So it is my turn right now to congratulate Beth Pinsur, who yesterday defended her dissertation and has been awarded the degree of Master of Arts in Latin American Studies in our program. For this celebration, we're still meeting online, but the summer looks much more hopeful. Most of us has already been or will soon be vaccinated, which will allow us to engage with the world with much more freedom. As I wish everyone a wonderful summer with much more time outside in company of our loved ones, I also urge you to remember that not everyone in the world is in the same privileged situation. The problem of lack of equality with which we are prepared to engage by this university has been deepened by the unequal distribution of the vaccines in the world. The situation in Latin America, and in particular in Brazil, has been very hard. But there are also good news. Just a few days ago, our government has thrown its support behind the initiative to temporarily lift patent protection for coronavirus vaccines. So as the summer is starting, hope is also rising for those in need around the world. This last year has been hard for all of us, but it has also been the time in the world history which has brought a number of important reflections that may result in changes for the good. These reflections were particularly rich in Latin America. The Colombian anthropologist Arturo Escobar sees the origins of the current viral crisis in the times of the Spanish conquest of the Latin America, when the destruction of the environment began. As many believe, the pandemic started in part due to the dramatic shrinkage of the zones of wildlife and human encroachment in those areas. But the Escobar also writes, and I quote, "The pandemic shows us the therapeutic possibility of changing the model of the conqueror, on which Latin American economy and culture are based since the 15th century. We are conquering each other, we are conquering the nature, to the model of a gardener of Mother Earth, which implies a model of care." The Portuguese sociologist Boaventura de Sousa Santos similarly calls to urgently rethink relationships with the environment and announces that our future begins now. In the same vein, Argentinian social scientist Machado Arauz claims that the pandemic, and I quote, puts into question our civilizational model. And he suggests that in order to recover democracy, we first need to heal the earth. So I quote all these intellectuals to inspire you to think through the problems and the crises that you may encounter that may have something to do with pandemics or other issues as opportunities to change things and improve them. Sometimes going back to how things were may not be the best. I would like you to remember that to make the world a better place, you need to make it different. Even if you do not plan to go to graduate school, but I know Beth does plan, and she's our only graduate today, this graduation is not the end of your learning. And as we mentioned with Javi, it's also not the end of our learning as professors. So we will keep researching, discovering, and sometimes we have to make sure to unlearn what we learned in school if it doesn't pass the exam of life. Part of the knowledge that we acquire will have to be discarded and substituted with something better. These need to refresh and adapt and improve rather than keep everything as it is. Will stay with us for the rest of our life. So this is my message my graduation message for today. And right now I'm going to pass the voice to a very important person who has just received two prestigious university awards, one of them from the Chancellor of the University for the excellence in the service to the university, our Associate Director, Alberto Vargas. So congratulate Alberto one more time and congratulate Beth for her master's degree.
Thank you, Kata. And actually, today is a special message for our graduates. I want to welcome all the graduates, their faculty of LACIS, their families, and friends of LACIS. Our program, as you might have heard, is one of the oldest area studies programs in the nation. And we trace our origins to the 1930s, when scholars from Spain came to Wisconsin to teach literature and languages. Antonio Garcia de Solalinde, and who trained Lloyd Castens, that set the foundation for what our program is today. But our program is nothing without you, our students. You are the reason why we do what we do, and it is a great satisfaction for us to see you reaching this benchmark and achieving your goals. You are the 2021 class, the year after COVID hit, and you are making history. You and many more will remember these years as challenging, but also as a solid formative experience. I commend all of you for your adaptability, perseverance, and determination to complete your goal of obtaining your degree despite the tremendous hurdle that was put on your path. You did it. The LACIS family is large and extended on campus, and now you are one of our alumni. Any students who received FLAS, you also have to be congratulated, because this is a very competitive program and you deserve recognition for making the effort to learn another language and hopefully use it in your career. I want to make a special mention to Beth Pinsur, who is completing her master's degree. Congratulations, Beth. Sarah is going to introduce our undergraduates. I'm gonna end just with a few words from Martha Graham, sort of inspirational words that it resonates with me as a message for graduates. And it reads like this: there is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action. And because there is only one of you in all time, this expression is unique. And if you block it, it will never exist through any other medium, and it will be lost. The world will not have it. It is not your business to determine how good it is, nor how valuable, nor how it compares with other expressions. It is your business to keep it yours clearly and directly, to keep the channel open. There is only a queer divine dissatisfaction, a blessed unrest that keeps us marching and make us more alive than the others. Keep the channel open. My best wishes for all of you, and remember that you have friends in LACIS, and we look forward to keep on hearing from you. Thank you.
Thank you, Kata and Alberto. I already introduced myself earlier, but I do the undergrad advising for LACIS and also assist with some of the administrative tasks with the graduate students. So I'm more familiar, obviously, with our undergrad students, although due to COVID, it's been sort of a strange year to be an academic advisor because all of my appointments, just like classes, everything has been virtual. So a few of the students graduating, I've actually never met live and in person. I've only had email appointments with them. And, you know, that's, I don't know, it's been kind of an interesting experience. You know, you're missing out on that, the in-person energy, but at least we have this modality that we can still have these meetings via Zoom and Teams and things. I today want to read the names of all of our undergrad students. Obviously, we don't have everybody with us for this event, but I hope because it's being recorded, some of our students will take a look at this video later. The first student I would like to congratulate is Lali Cadenillas. Then we have Iris Cuevas, Jessica Hernandez, Thomas Miller, Madeline Paulik, Alexandria Prostko, Bailey Remy, Ashley Semington, Emily Woodzika, and Julia Claire O'Brien Legal. So those are our 10 spring and summer 2021 graduates. I don't have a real formal speech prepared apart from, this may seem like a sort of a cliche quote, but I feel like I need to share one too because Kata and Alberto both had beautiful quotes. So I'm going to share one of my favorite quotes from John Lennon, which is, "Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans." And I think it's an absolutely perfect message for the life that we're all living right now. Everyone obviously that's graduating, I'm sure a year and a half ago had a different idea of what this moment would be like and where you might be in your life right now. But I just hope the very best for all of you, and that, as Alberto mentioned, if we can ever be of service, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. One little thing I would like to mention for Beth or any of the other students, if you are not currently connected to us via LinkedIn, we do have a LinkedIn account, which is made up of close to 300 alumni, former Tinker visiting professors, some staff and faculty on campus. And it's a great opportunity if you're ever looking for connections for jobs or, you know, doing research and that type of thing. So please do consider joining us on LinkedIn. And we will also be reaching out to all of you to see if you'd be interested in being featured as on our alumni page on our website. We like to do sort of a post-graduation article with some information about folks' future plans. And that's about all I have to say, but thank you so much again for being part of the LACIS family. Congratulations.
Congratulations once again. And I think this ends our program of graduation for today. Anybody would like to say anything, especially you, Beth? Would you like to say a few words?
Sure, I would love to say a few words. I did not realize I would be the only one graduating in this meeting, so I don't have anything prepared. But I would love to take just a minute and thank you, Alberto and Kata. This was not the graduate school experience I was expecting, but in many ways, you know, just the support that you've given me over the last couple of years has been exactly what I needed. You know, even if a lot of my classes were online, even if I was teaching online, I think that the challenges, both academically and even personally, was you were very helpful in navigating those. I think that the shift to online learning could have been so much worse, and I really appreciate the availability, even though my topic for my thesis had to change and it fell a little bit outside of your expertise. I really appreciate your support through that. And although he's not here, I would like to specifically also thank the affiliate professor, Diego Roman, who was extremely supportive and helpful for me as I was developing my research, and then just over the last year and a half as well.
Well, and you have taken advantage in a very, very successful and professional way of our online mode, because you focused your dissertation on online teaching. So that couldn't have been a better way to turn things around for one's own advantage and for learning and for taking the crisis into improvement, right? So in a way, I based my message on your experience and the way you worked. So we are very proud of you. And would any of the affiliated professors who joined us would like to say a word? David or Hadi?
I would just like to congratulate Beth and congratulate all the undergraduates who are graduating with LACIS majors, and to congratulate Alberto, Kata, Sarah, and all the staff for keeping going and keeping the program going during these trying times.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, David. Yeah.
And also, I'm glad to, first of all, hello, and glad to see everybody, even though it's a small crowd this time. But congratulations, Beth, and to all the graduates of these challenging years. And I wish you all the best and a great future wherever you go, if you go to graduate school or if you are starting a new job. It's but things look good, and it's a good time to graduate, I think, right now, as the economy and the pandemic is giving down and the economy is already looking up. So have a wonderful time in the future.
Well, thank you so much, everyone who joined us this morning. And with that, unless Alberto and Sarah would like to add something, we can close our graduation ceremony 2021.
Yeah, no, I think that was a really great end note. Javier's message of optimism that I think we all need, and keep on with that as you move forward.
All right.
Have a great summer, everyone.
Yeah, very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Especially best. Bye.
Yeah, bye.